Oh, the Doge blew up. There's that. Welcome. It is the day before we leave for Sebring. Dodge, pretty good, honestly. We don't have much. We took the wing off the back. There's an oil cooler in it, and it's more or less the same. But the other car, not so much. It is 3 a.m. Cars are fully maintained. This thing is close. It just needs some last minute safety items. The Dodge is really close except for it doesn't have a radiator, and it won't have one until we get to the racetrack. And that's not ideal, but it is what I got. In the course of probably 6 hours, we did rear control arms, pain. We finished up a lot of the little things that needed to be done that were like half-assed. That's a big job around here. I don't know, we're to the point where I almost feel happy and can almost sleep.
We decided to theme these cars both as Dale Earnhardt cars. The Sebring will be the black and silver Monte Carlo, and the Doge will be the blue and yellow Wrangler car. Almost immediately after painting these cars, we took off on our way to Sebring.
Okay, so 30 minutes before tech. None of the cars will pass it right now. So we got to put stickers on the Dodge to get that to be good. We're putting roll bar padding and insulating battery terminals, and this one should be good. Also getting stickers, so it's busy. Okay, so Dodge is looking good. It's all decaled up, but the Sebring is not even great. It didn't come together well. Especially hate the 3s, because those will not pass tech at all. And yeah, we're gonna fail tech just for numbers, but that's it. What we really need. This is why we aren't passing tech, because it doesn't say Dale Earnhardt on my racing helmet.
We're sponsored by George. Not Wrangler, George.
It's a much less compelling decal, George. If you're not familiar with what George is, they are the Walmart brand of jeans. So here we are, we're in the tech inspection line. We have both Dale cars here. This one a little worse than the other one, but this one's gonna fail, and that's because the number is duct taped to the hood at the moment. Because for some reason, someone sold me a green Dale 3. I thought it was a full red 3, so that's on me. It's comfy in here. It's AC. I can't complain about that. So, C-Class, nothing's done to this car at all, just brake pads.
Okay.
I feel like that's argument.
I mean, it's a frickin' Sebring. Why are you racing a Sebring?
I say we're racing a Sebring because we're at Sebring. It's the fastest car. It's total domination. They wouldn't have named it that if it wasn't going to be the fastest car on the track. Wait, so maybe A-Class.
I could put 8. I wouldn't, though. And are you going to keep the YK740s on it to boot?
Yeah.
You've got mental problems. You brought a Sebring to Sebring. You're going to be sad all weekend.
All right, now what about this? I'll point out, it's definitely never completed a full race.
Yeah.
Well, that's a you problem.
That is a me problem.
That's not an us
But
problem.
the thing that hasn't changed is me.
Oh,
And so I'm tied to that car, unfortunately.
so you're the problem.
yeah. Yeah. Narrow.
Are you going to be the slant 6 dart that caught fire?
I don't think, probably not. I'm going to be real here.
Yeah, and it's got a 318 that looks like it's been used more than my grandma.
You know,
when
okay.
she was living in
Here,
Georgia.
take your shit.
Yeah. That's a good weekend right there. It's easy. Good morning and welcome to Sebring. It's already hot as hell out here. We're flipping the hood scoop around on the Dodge because I figured that will lead to maybe a little bit better engine cooling. Sebring fast tech now, so it's ready to go. All our drivers are here, our crew is here, ready to make something happen.
Do you know why we're racing the Sebring and Sebring?
It's free.
Because we can.
Because it was made for this track, and it's gonna be the fastest damn car on the track. That's what I heard. Now a good time to ask you how you feeling?
We not? Okay, so cars are out on track right now. Stress is at an all-time high. Cars are at all-time medium. There's like 13 or 14 in C-Class. We got 2 of them, so it's about 1/7 chance, right? Or something like that. Yeah, see how it goes.
Green flag.
Okay, status update. I'm already really nervous because the Dodge is burning oil, but I think it's because the oil level is too high and it's just filling up the valve covers. So I'm hoping the oil burning goes away before they decide to black flag us, but it's only at high RPM, so I think we're okay.
What happened?
Okay, we switched drivers in Sebring. We had the Dodge come in because the spark plug wires caught on fire. Now, Sebring's back out there. Dodge is coming back in for some problem. I hate this. Really bad, I hate this.
Fuel! I can't even get into 4th gear. I go put down left, but it's so slow. It's going like this. It's bad, Elliot.
I know, well the fuel is boiling.
Yeah, I'm saying you think what you did will make a difference.
Currently trying to blow cold air onto the fuel stuff from the new vent that we put on in an emergency. So far it's just getting funny looks.
It was at this point we realized things are not going well. We had broken down 3 times in less than an hour, the spark plug wires caught on fire, the fuel was boiling in the carburetor, and the alternator belt had flown off and had overheated the engine majorly. To top it all off, the Sebring was doing just fine, no complaints. In fact, you can see it in the background doing its 2nd driver change.
So we've been having this problem where the fuel is getting so hot that it's boiling, so naturally we put the 2-barrel carburetor back on it. Now we're putting the mechanical fuel pump because it's shorter, less fuel line, less things to get hot. I don't know. We're just trying everything we can to get fuel into this thing. That's the only reason it's sucking. Suck. Sebring rocks right now.
first, and it was terrible. Then we put the 2-barrel on it,
went back to the mechanical fuel pump like we do every time. And Elliot started putting down some laps with a 2-barrel, but he was still experiencing problems. And then it stopped charging. And then we changed the alternator, and then it blew up the other alternator, and now it's parked. But the Sebring is doing awesome.
Day 1 was a disaster for the Doge, only completing about 30 laps. The Sebring, however, did over 100. After coming to the pits broken over 6 times and the temperature being over 100 degrees with humidity, we didn't film a bunch in the afternoon, but we also didn't race much. We did end up doing a bunch of upgrades after the checkered flag to be ready for tomorrow and hopefully have a much better day.
Alright, it's Sunday morning. We did a little bit of work on the Dart last night. We moved the fuel pump to the back. We put the 4-barrel back on it. We changed alternators and a couple other minor things. So, Sebring running good. So today we have high hopes, but low expectations. That's the rain for my stint coming, because it wouldn't be a stint if it wasn't raining.
Okay, new day, same. Sebring passed, Dodge hasn't. We haven't seen him, so that's fun. Caleb would be happy.
It's possible that we could win Sebring in a Sebring right now. We're in 4th right now. Looks like the class leader is broken down, or he's got something dragging. So hopefully he's out for a couple laps. Don't want to wish bad thoughts, but you know, we're coming. We're coming. We got to catch up a couple laps, and we might be in it.
So we've had a change of plans as to how we're operating the car now. So the alternators just keep burning up. So instead of fixing the alternator problem, we're just gonna remedy it by just changing batteries all the time. So right now, the Dodge is going out until it starts to break up because it ran out of electricity. We're gonna bring it in. We're gonna put the battery out of the custom cruiser in it, and then we're gonna keep flip-flopping. I got the custom cruiser idling the whole time now. Stupid, but it's gonna work. Like strategy, it's not a good strategy, but it is a strategy. Time to put a battery in it, maybe. He can't need fuel yet. He only did 4 laps.
Oh, you know, we're running without alternator, and I can see the flag stand from here, so I accidentally stopped in a good spot. They're full course caution right now, so I just came in because I don't want to waste my battery. How hot is too hot? It's riding 230 the whole track for some reason.
That's not great.
No. It's getting windy. It's lightninging around us. There's a lightning delay. We've been in lightning delay for about an hour. Elliot's got, oh, the dog blew up. There's that.
The Doge was towed off the track after overheating again, and the Sebring died and wouldn't restart after I was banging the rev limiter while coming off the track. So we decided to just leave both of them in the rain and hunkered in for a wild ride.
Jesus. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
That has a lot of water in it.
That has a lot of water in it. That's not so bad. I mean, definitely puddly. Here's a real test.
So now at this point, the Sebring would only run if you kept your foot on the throttle. And that's probably good enough to go on a racetrack.
Well, we thought the Dodge was blown up. Turns out it is not. The spark plug wire came off, and it just cranks really fast. So we're gonna try and finish with this. Sebring also started back up. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna dominate you. Try. Car not blown up. We decided we're gonna take it out there and maybe blow it up. It rained, it's wet, there's puddles everywhere, which means I'm gonna dominate until I'll definitely catch up to 200 laps per short of first place. 1 hour. You watch.
Somehow at the end of the weekend, despite all the issues and the struggle, the Doge took the checkered flag. And right behind it, the Sebring.
Woo! Hell yeah!
That was awesome.
Despite the glory of the moment, and I can't make this up, the Sebring died coming off the track and wouldn't start again.
All right, what a conclusion, because Sebring followed right behind me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dodge, Sebring, and finishing in that order. But obviously, Sebring had about 100 laps on the Dodge, but who cared? That was awesome and fun.
We then moved on to the award ceremony, and many people won many prizes, including the coveted 7th place trophy. But then, this happened.
Okay, now for Heroic Fix. Heroic Fix is a trophy we give when you strive against all reason and common sense throughout an entire weekend, and somehow you keep your garbage on track. It's also helpful if it's excellent garbage and we don't see you a lot in penalty. For this race, it goes to one team, but they couldn't help themselves and they brought 2 real pieces of garbage. This is Zip Tide Racing with the number 3 seed.
Let's go! That's 2.
The Sebring is for sale.
No, it's sold.
Is it sold? You buying? You buying? I don't know.
Where's he at? You buying it?
Guitar, sir. Buyer beware.
I figured you wouldn't want it.
That's right, despite it being clearly the best race car over the weekend, we sold the Sebring and won a Heroic Fix trophy.
In the end, we got Heroic Fix. Now, it's not the most heroic fix we've ever done, but we had such a series of fixes on these things that it was incredible. Just an unbelievable amount of problems. We had to redo the whole fuel system. It overheated a ton of times. It kicked belts. The charging system never worked. It was a disaster. But in the end, both cars got the finish, and they did it almost exactly at the same time, which is incredible. I actually got to battle another car that I owned, and that was just awesome. I loved that so much. But the Dodge needs a class win. It needs something. And not just heroic fixes. I'm tired of these things. So, next time we race it, it's for real.